Hey there guys, what's going on today, and welcome to another review video / unboxing from PMKF30. For those of you who know me by either name. So yeah, I know I haven't been posting much lately, just been busy and outside of a couple of reaction videos here and there. Like I said, I'll try to post some more. Also, it's just important stuff with life, gotta deal with, But I actually what do you call it? So this is something that I have been really excited to unbox for you guys. So as you can see, so I just took it out of the box here, cardboard shipping box, and this was something from TMNT. For those of you who don't know, limited run games. They have exclusive cool stuff. Uber collections, collection. What do you call it? All collectible stuff. Exclusive editions. Ultimate editions, collector's editions, what have you. They also remake older games sometimes, like they had recently a few months back. What's that game? Wow, why can't I think of that game right? Night Trap for the Game Boy Advance, believe it or not, for like 2 days. Ridiculous, huh? So anyway, this costs $200, and I will say this is my first product ever. First thing ever that I've ever got from limited run games, and I gotta say their quality is definitely top notch. But at the same time, I totally get what people who have ordered from them have been saying for years whenever I asked regarding the wait time, which is a very lengthy, long time. I got this like a year and a half ago, roughly, definitely over a year ago. I pre-ordered this. So if you want to order from this company, Limited Run Games, don't expect to get your product within, a few days or a few weeks or even a few months. Expect at least a year, maybe more, depending on what it is, wait time. That being said, let's get to the unboxing. But first, before I do that, really quick, I just want to give you guys. So I expect this box to be much larger. So this is everything you get here. See if I can zoom in on that. I don't know if it's going to be any clearer. Yeah, all that stuff. So yeah, that's a long list. Free Pizza Hut personal pen coupon, yeah? Okay. Well, let's see what we got. Just moving the box out of the way. All right. Let's get to the unboxing. So, first we have this nifty little slipcover thing. It's the front you can see, and the side you got the Shredder's Revenge. That is the Diorama, right? This is everything you get in the box. Pretty neat. It's a lot of stuff. And the bottom, it just tells you the player. This bio is just what the game's about here. So nothing, I'm missing anything there. Okay. So should I turn the light on? I don't know if that's hurting the video. You know what? I feel like that's adding too much of a glare. Alright. So I'm gonna move that aside here. Check out the box art. Pretty neat. Also from the picture, I think this is what the poster looks like, but I have to double check. So you see Rocksteady there. Bebop getting pizza tossed on by Michelangelo.
Sure thing, boss. We're gonna pulverize those stupid shell brains. Yeah, boss. We're gonna kill those shell brains. Stupid shell heads.
So yeah, and then the back you get the same picture. I just showed it on the back of the slipcover thing there. So let's see what we have. All right. Get closer here for you. Alright, so oh yeah, also this was in the box, the bottom of the cardboard box here. So limited run, thank you for being rad. I'm not going to show you the back because it's a coupon code, so yeah. Excuse me, but pretty much anything you buy, apparently they give you a nice little $5 off coupon, $10 off, whatever. So first we have And it does look like the same art on the, so this is the poster. Alright. Let me just come back up here for you. Pretty nice poster. So this is the front of the game, or at least on the main cover, and then you flip it on the side here, flip it, and you got the main poster here, see? Well, not the main poster, this is the same box art on the back of the Rocksteady, the Foot Soldiers, this guy's throwing a cone at the Turtles. You got Shredder up top there. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Alright. Just fold that here. Okay, put that to the side. Next we have, ooh, okay, so this is, alright, so that got a little bit, no, it's just the way it comes. So there's a little imprint there, indentation for you, I don't know if you could see it. You know, this way you could just get the game out easily. Yeah. Alright, so it's pretty much just character sprites of all the characters, the bad guys, the good guys here. Turtles, April. And so this is the Switch packaging of the game. Pretty cool. And the game's of course inside there. So move that out of the way. Oh, there's some, man. This brings me back. See, the Playmates toys, yeah. See, us, if you're an 80s or 90s kid like me, you understand, you know, that these have huge sentimental value, and also general value to people. I guarantee you people just sell these things on eBay for like $80. You know, part of the exclusive limited run bundle, yeah, $100. Yeah. What do you call it? So this is the Shredder. And they're starting to, in general, Playmate, they're starting to remake these anyway. But yeah, people have these on eBay, used and new, in some cases the original box for like hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Pretty ridiculous, insane. People always collect these things. So you got the original Turtles, Donatello, Leonardo, Michelangelo, and the best turtle ever, Raphael. Splitter, Shredder, and then you got all the classic box art. I'm not going to read all that just to save time, but yeah. If you want to read it, you can just pause the video. Like I said, old school. This is what us 80s and 90s kids played with growing up. So this has a lot of huge, yeah, kind of brings me back, you know. Okay, so moving on. I'm not going to take that out, by the way. I just want to hang that on my wall or something. Oh yeah, right. Okay, so this is the Shredder's Revenge. Yep. And this is like supposed to be like, you know, like what do you call it? You just fold it here, I guess. Yeah. So this is literally what VHS tapes used to look like for those you younger guys on here. Zoomers, Gen Z. Yeah, we had these back in the 80s and 90s. These are VHSs. And this is literally what is like these giant tapes, right? You know, whenever you'd rent it, it would say, please be kind and rewind, depending on the video store. And this is the box holder of the movie. And on the back you have the description. Nice little variant, by the way, for the game. And then this is supposed to be the VHS, and then you just... Oh, makes a funny noise. Yeah, and then you got... Yeah, there's your VHS tape. Yeah. Pretty cool. Nice little Easter egg there to the past. Alright, so yeah, you got this thing here, which is the miniature arcade thing. So this is pretty much like a miniature Shredder's Revenge. Actually, okay, now it's starting to get a little dark in here. Shredder's Revenge mini arcade cab. And I read the site before I made this video. Pretty much, it actually, there is a little switch in the back. It does, believe it or not, play the trailer for the game. But that's it. You know, it's not like you could play like a video version of the '89 game or Turtles in Time. That would be really cool if they did that. And it comes with the USB cable, charging cable right here. So, pretty cool, pretty nifty. That's neat. How cool would it be if 1UP decided to actually make a legitimate 1UP game with Shredder's Revenge as in an arcade cabinet? That would be dope. Okay, moving along. Put that there. Ooh, I should have saved this for last, but you know what? I'll get it over with now. This is one of the things that had me hyped for this. Seriously hyped when I saw this thing on the listed. So this is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge Strategy Guide. So for those of you who grew up in the 80s and 90s or older, Gen X, you guys know how integral and important strategy guides were. Strategy guides were just, you couldn't beat certain games without them. Now again, this is like long before some of you young guys that may be watching this, you know, Zoomer generation. Yeah, you guys have it easy compared to, with the internet. You could just, search, boom, you got your codes, your cheats, your strategies, all that stuff. But if you wanted strategies on how to beat a game back then, you had to get a strategy guide, because if you couldn't find a strategy guide, then you had to go, Tips and Tricks, Nintendo Power, Game Pro, Game Informer, what have you. And you got to go hunted for that. You had to go literally looking in stores. You want to beat Mortal Kombat, Fatalities, Street Fighter, Turtles, whatever. Yeah, so hardcover side says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge Strategy Guide by Press Run. Nickelodeon Tribute, Dotemu, limited run. Yeah. You can see the box art here. Very careful. I don't know how clear that is, but it's very, like, we got Michelangelo, you got Leonardo, you got Donatello, and where's Raphael? I saw him. There's Raphael right here. Yeah, it's hard to see. So pretty nice box art, or I should say book art. And you have the sprites for the characters, table of contents, how to play, fitness journal, choose your hero, pizza time, Cowabunga, Encyclopedia Fotanica, and the walkthroughs each episode 1 through 16, awesome achievements and credits. Crying, I remember this guy, like, from the original series. He used to scream at Shredder all the time. He's like,
Shredder, you idiot! You bumbling fool! You can't even handle 4 measly turtles! Where's my body?
like I don't know, you would always kind of almost burp or breathe in. I don't know, it was kind of weird the way. He's such a funny character. So, the reason why I really love strategy guides in the from the 80s and 90s, because unlike now, I know a lot of games have built-in tutorials, which is helpful. Don't get me wrong, but these were extremely helpful back. Like I said, if you're in your 30s or 40s, these were beyond helpful, because if you didn't have a strategy guide for certain games, man, you were gonna have a rough time. Let me tell you, because that's another thing. Games of old, man. Let me tell you, the 80s, 90s games, way harder compared to games today. Let me tell you. So you got Leonardo here. They tell you each button on every console, or specifically, they list here the Xbox. Every console. Xbox, Switch, PlayStation. Man, they really went all out, these guys. I think whoever made this strategy guide definitely grew up in the 80s and 90s. See, they give you each specific explanation behind each move. Detailed explanation, It's not like a little video like, do this, and then with an automatic option for the computer to do it, and then you gotta mimic it. This actually tells you how to do it specifically. So, shoulder throw, fling toss, sliding attack, wake-ups, quick stand, reanimate. And some of these, I've played this game a few times now, and I haven't even used some of these elements, They're not necessarily necessary, but they're helpful for sure, Taunting, dive attack, cheer up, super dive attack, super moves, radical mode, the fitness journal, and they tell you the points. That's cool. Tubular tip, Then you got your choose a hero, and then they got all the bios. See, Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, Splinter, April, Casey. Now, unfortunately, since the new DLC coming out, the Dimension, whatever it's called there, you gotta have Sagi Yojimbo and Karai. So that's cool. But, like I said, DLC, you can't do anything after, game comes out with exclusive things like this with DLC. So you got Irma. Hey, look, it's Irma or Velma. Ah. Yeah, it's Irma. Kind of looks like the old school Velma a little bit. So you got all these knickknacks, the encyclopedia, Botanica part, Tony about the bad guys. And then these are the episode by episode, or stage by stage. They call it episodes in here. Then you got little trivia. I like how they put little trivia knickknacks in here. That's cool. See? Turtles trivia. And a neat touch, you can see the Channel 6 building in the background of the boss battle. If you take a look on the map afterwards, you'll see that it actually is right behind this stage. However, it does differ a little from its appearance in the 1987 cartoon, where it was frequently shown occupying a similar, if not the very same, space as the real-life Flatiron building in New York City. Okay, well, that's pretty neat, especially since, I'm from New York City, so not always a villain. Okay, and then you got, let's see, there's just all kinds of trivia stuff in here besides the helpful tips on how to beat the game. Yeah, more turtle trivia, see? Krang's android body's attacks are mostly unique to the older video games in the franchise, not appearing in the cartoon show at all. That's very true. As somebody who grew up watching that show, you never saw him do like the same attacks that he does in the video games. Like, you may see him do a few similar things. Like, there's a few, I think early on, season 1, Krang flies actually. He's got these wing things that, you see him flying in Turtles in Time. But otherwise, a lot of his attacks, you don't really see him doing anything crazy like he does in the games, More Turtles trivia. See? Got the Shredder. Yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff. And then the achievements. And then yeah. I love that new book smell too. You ever buy a new strategy guide or a new book or a comic and it has that fresh smell? That fresh new book smell. Top quality stuff. Good thickness. It's not like a cheap little, flimsy thing or whatever. Yeah, great job. Great job, Limited Games. Okay, so put that aside. See what else we have. Oh, yes. The classic steel case for your game. Can't go wrong there, right? Shredder's Revenge. Yeah. And you just pop your game there. Background art. Nighttime with the turtle blimp. The moon in New York City. And then the front is, of course, the front of the box art for the game. Neat. What else do we have here? Oh yeah, the Turtle soundtrack. So yeah, this is pretty nifty too. The Shredder's Revenge soundtrack, and they show you here, each composed by T. Lopez. So you got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme, Mike Patton, The Wrecking Crew, Jawbreaking News, Big Apple, 3 p.m. By the way, that's a nod to Turtles in Time. The first stage is the Big Apple, 3 a.m. So that's kind of cool. Mutants Over Broadway. Let's see. Rumble in the Zoo. Inner Peace. Turtle Throwdown. King of the Spill. Won't Meltdown. Roof. Running Reptiles. Panic in the Sky. Crisis at Coney Island. The Side Hustle. Rush Hour Power. A Few Screws Loose. Dinosaur Stampede. It Won't Fly. Technodrome Redux. Clash of the Outcasts. Partners in Slime. Cypher Cats. The Lost Archenemies. Outworld Strangeoids? Yeah, Strangeoids. Outworld. Mortal Kombat reference right there? No, I mean, I know Turtles was before, but I never heard of Outworld reference in Turtles before. That threw me off. We Ain't Came to Lose. Wrath of the Lady, a dish best served cold. It's a pizza party. And then they tell you the songwriters in the bottom: T. Lopez, tracks, Anton Carrazza, J.B. Hannock, Olivia Dax, Cedric Haddock, let's say Raekwon, I have no idea what the, Ghostface Killer, DJ Garrow, R. Jarbo, and Sam Silver. Okay, I've heard of most of those names, but a few I'll admit I never heard of. So yeah, it's more like a hip-hop rap kind of soundtrack, so personally not my cup of tea. I think that it's not bad by any means. I know a lot of people love the soundtrack to this game, but in my humble opinion, Turtles in Time is by far the best soundtrack. That's just not debatable to me. Again, well, my opinion. Anyway, moving on here. Last but not least, here we go. So we got the Diorama. I think that's what this is called, right? Diorama? Is that? Oh, let me just double check. See, there's so many things in this box. Holy crap, man. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it just says looking at the site here. "3D shadow box." Okay, so essentially it's a diorama, you know. It's got like the thing in front, the art. For a second I thought that was from the '89 game, but that's actually from Shredder's Revenge, of course. But Bebop and Rocksteady were animated and drawn very similarly. Go play the '89 game and Turtles in Time and you'll see what I mean. They look nearly identical. So that's one stage where you're fighting them. I don't remember if you fight them both at once. I gotta play it again though. But either way, this is off Shredder's Revenge. Nice little display piece, you know. Just plain black. It doesn't light up or anything, but pretty cool. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of, diorama things and things like that, 3D box art, but, it's whatever. And I think that's it. Anything else? Yeah. Nope, that's it. Okay. So I'm going to finish this video, conclude this video by putting that right there. So was this all worth $200, you ask? I will say, especially compared to, the things nowadays, everything you get in this for $200, overall, more yes than no, for sure. You get a strategy guide, you get a cool little arcade thing that actually plays a trailer, which is cool. A little mini arcade cab, you get the little VHS nod thing for hard, cardboard you just folded, and what is it? The poster. Where's the poster? Poster just disappeared. Oh, there it is. Poster's a poster. This is really cool because people are gonna sell these on eBay, no doubt, for a lot of money. You get the exclusive little packaging, game, from Limited Run. So that's pretty cool. Or Dotemu, yeah. Steel case for the game, the soundtrack, the strategy guide, which is really cool. That's probably one of my favorite things in this whole package, besides the figure, and the soundtrack. So yeah, I would say definitely, overall, one-time thing, I would say it's worth the price if you could, you could manage it. And I will say this much. This is probably the best collector's edition, or radical edition, I should say, of something, of a game since Mortal Kombat 9, in my opinion. A lot of games now, they charge an arm and a leg, 150, 175, 200, and you get half of everything I just unboxed here, So I think this was definitely worth it overall. Also, for the record, how does this compare with the Cowabunga Collection Collector's Edition? this one absolutely destroys it. That's cool, don't get me wrong, it's really neat. I also did an unboxing video for that on my channel. But that was, I think, $150, and that was no way worth that much money. That should have been like 90 to at most 100. At most. And I think even 100 may have been pushing for what you got in that one. But this is definitely much better than that. You know, like I said, love the game. Cowabunga Collection, awesome. Turtles in Time, still my all-time favorite game. This is second for me. I know some people this is first, but this is my second favorite. Turtles in Time will always be the OG, number one for me. But yeah, hopefully you guys found this video helpful and you enjoyed this video. And if you did, drop a comment down below if you feel like it. And if you like this video, feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe and like the video. Yeah, that's all I got. Hope you liked it and play this game. It's a great game. New DLC coming soon, so that should be fun. And I'll see you later.
Cowabunga, dude! Radical!